What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including a big name telling Tony Khan to shut up, The Undertaker is in Saudi Arabia, Vince has lost faith in a WWE superstar, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at Eric Bischoff telling Tony Khan to shut up. Atop of the news today are comments by Eric Bischoff towards AEW President Tony Khan. Bischoff discussed Khan's hyperbole regarding the 15th October Rampage and SmackDown head-to-head half-hour battle and offered some clear advice. If Tony were to call me and ask for any advice, here's what it would be. Shut up and wrestle, dude. Just put out the best product you can, and you've proven you can. Focus on that. This is weird coming from me, right? The guy that challenged Vince McMahon, the guy gave away all the finishes. But here's the difference, I was actually competing with them. I was going head to head, a real head to head. My show started the same time his show started every week. Eric Bischoff discussed the situation during his podcast 83 Weeks, as well as some of the comments from AEW's talent. I'm a little disappointed in the rhetoric I'm hearing out of Tony, as well as some of the talent, man. Shut the F up until you're actually competing, and you're actually competing favorably. And by the way, Tony, in 1996, I was kicking WWE's ass every week in the real head-to-head competition, not a cosplay competition. Khan appeared on Busted Open Radio defending himself, pointing out that AEW didn't ask for the head-to-head competition. It was the WWE that added the extra half hour to SmackDown, so it competed with Rampage's first half hour. Khan revealed, I was amused by Eric's comments. I like Eric when we're together, but this is the ultimate example of glass houses in some ways, knowing how Eric conducted himself when he was president of WCW. He did ask for the head-to-head competition. I think he said publicly that I should be going for that, but I don't decide when the shows are on. Khan reiterated that AEW wasn't looking for competition, but when it happened, I thought we needed to respond. I think we needed to win, and we did. I was surprised that the competition was going to be commercial free. I wasn't able to go completely after talking to TNT without them, but I was able to get it scheduled to where we could do Punk vs Seidel commercial free. But I thought what was even more impressive, given that I was forced to take a couple of breaks, it was really great of TNT to work with us, I thought on short notice, to push a break back so that we could have the match uninterrupted. Tony defended his comments, promising a win, stressing that I really wanted to rally the fans and put some attention on it. I really believed that we were going to win, and we did. We did really well in the demo, which is the thing that advertisers and TV networks use to rate the shows. I know TNT was over the moon and very excited about how we did. Bischoff said he will address Khan's response to his original comments, and it should be interesting to see how ATM Eric responds now that the final ratings are in. Next up, Jim Ross has a health scare. As scary news for AEW announcer Jim Ross, as the legendary wrestler announcer tweeted, "Been dealing with this for over a year. Potential skin cancer issue. CAT scan today. Hopefully for good results. Staying positive." Now we will continue this story as it unfolds and wish Jim Ross good results from his tests. Next up, a superstar reveals that Vince McMahon has lost faith in him. Mustafa Ali is facing Mansoor at Crown Jewel on pay-per-view, the first time two Muslim wrestlers have battled one-on-one on pay-per-view. For Ali, it's been a long road getting back on track after his 2019 injury put the brakes on the push he was getting. Ali spoke with Metro's Alistair McGeorge about the long road to getting Vince McMahon to give him a push. After sitting at home for several months and then finally coming back to Monday Night Raw, only to pick up a few victories and then go back to not being on Monday Night Raw and now being stuck on main event, you're kinda scratching your head. Ali mulled things over, then went to the top seeking answers. Like, what have I gotta do? And then you realize you gotta go ask the hard questions. I went up to Vince McMahon himself and said, "What am I missing?" He said, "Too polished, too clean, too nice. I don't know if you have it in you." Ali revealed that he worked hard on his promos until he finally convinced Mr. McMahon he could do something special. This led to his role as the secret leader of Retribution, and while that storyline didn't turn out well, he did say he enjoyed the most screen time that he had in quite a while. That getting Vince McMahon's approval is essential for any wrestler to have a chance at success in the WWE, as getting over with fans is no guarantee of winning Vinnie Mac's approval. Just look at Rusev. Next up, The Undertaker spotted in Saudi Arabia. Now, there's been an Undertaker sighting in Saudi Arabia. Now, we're not talking about those bizarre Undertaker sightings in '94 after The Undertaker supposedly died at the Royal Rumble, but a report that the Phenom is in Saudi Arabia. According to a report from Ringside News, Taker was on hand for a concert by rap artist Pitbull at the 2021 Riyadh Season Festival. The Undertaker introduced Pitbull, and the report noted that the show is nearby to the Mohammed Abdu Arena on the Boulevard, the venue for Crown Jewel. Now, you might recall a story that surfaced earlier this week speculating that The Undertaker might be at Crown Jewel. The story did turn out to be based on footage from 2019 that surfaced on social media, but now that The Undertaker really is in Saudi Arabia, do you think he'll make a surprise appearance? Let us know in the comments down below. And finally, a new look for Karrion Kross. And last but not least, it appears that two-time NXT champion Karrion Kross could be changing his look. Kross, who hasn't done much of anything since jumping from NXT to Raw, has grown his hair out, and he recently posted pictures on social media of him dressed to impress. Kross posted a picture of himself and manager/fiancée Scarlett along with one of himself with the caption, "Don't let yourself get attached to anything you're not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner." Fans of Kross's work from NXT are still waiting for Scarlett to join him, and while that hasn't happened yet, it appears the WWE may be tweaking his character, at least according to a recent tweet from WrestleVotes. Sources state WWE is shifting Karrion Kross's character once again. Plan is for him to be more of a psycho, yet still calm and cool. As of now, the helmet stays, but for whatever reason, still no Scarlett. Presentation of entrants including theme music set to change as well. What do you guys think of Kross's new look? Do you think he needs something new to jumpstart his career on Raw? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.